Welcome in, everyone. This is Yaya 777 Pure 777 Oracle. I am coming in with a automatic reading today, drawing and writing. I'm getting more of a drawing, okay? So the last time I did an automatic drawing, I was having service issues with the Wi-Fi. So we're gonna start off with that. Hold on. Alright. Let me see if I need to switch up my pens. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got right here. Okay, this is spider. Alright, so I'm getting messages from spirit guides. Your spirit guides, my spirit guides, the collective as a whole, spiritual team, okay? Hi everybody, welcome in to my chat, into my live. If you are new here, thank you for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. If not, once again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let's chime in. Okay, so we're going to start off with a little prayer, a little saying. All right, so let's get started. Thank you, Spirit Guides, those known and unknown to us. Thank you for helping guide us through our areas of struggle as well as growth and progress. Thank you for helping us move to the next plane. Thank you, Father God, Mother God, the Great Mother, and the ancestors and the Most High for carrying us through all our darkness and all of our light, as above so below. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Namaste. Amanipe Meha. Alright, so let's get into it. We're going to do a drawing. We're going to do an automatic drawing. This is going to be surrounded around spiritual guidance, spiritual team. So your spirit guides have a message for the collective, okay? Before I did the little prayer, I heard speed. So there's something with speed. I'm hearing light, sound, and travel. So waves of I'm hearing energy signals, light, like light flowing through. Okay, I'm hearing waves. Okay, there's waves and there's a road. So there's an open like I'm calling to say road or a portal. There's like tunnels of light going through these waves, okay? And there's energetic flow, light beings going through this tunnel. Okay. They're going through this tunnel. And I'm seeing on in these waves of energy, there's like, I'm hearing hooks, energy hooks, like trying to catch whatever's going through this portal. Okay, so there's like, I'm hearing fishing line hooks. So, energy cords, etheric cords. I'm hearing these light figures are trying to go through this portal of light, and then there's this energy surge like pushing them through. And some of these hooks are good, and some of these hooks are bad. Okay, so these hooks are connected to old timelines. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a timeline down here. This is giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's a 9-year span, okay, of timelines. I'm hearing something about the third span, the third year, once again, the number 3. So if you awaken, I'm talking about like had a massive awakening, like life altering, divine intervention awakening, and it's been close to 9 years. In between 1 and 9 years, I'm getting the third year of that awakening. Something happened, and I'm hearing the cycle is closed. So in your third year of awakening, I'm hearing consciously, this cycle of this third year is being closed for good, and I'm getting that this hook is trying to hook you before you go into this tunnel. Okay, I'm hearing tunnel of prosperity. Okay. Hi, Ale. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. I'm doing an automatic drawing from your spirit guides. So the third year is significant. So I'm hearing this is when you got hit the hardest. There was a lot of confusion and chaos around the year 3. The 3, you were supposed to go through a major transformation in your third year of your awakening or ascension, but it was blocked. Something happened. I'm hearing misfortunate events started happening, and it started funneling you back down. I'm hearing back into chaos. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've been healing for over 7 years or under 7 years. Okay? So we are in the year 9, 2025. Okay? So 2026, it's 2, a 4. So I think that's a 1, and this is a 9. So there is a new cycle. I'm hearing your year 1. Okay, so look that up in numerology. I'm getting very tall trees. Okay. I'm hearing Vega star system, Lyran star system, Arcturian, Palladian, Andromeda, and once again I'm hearing Vesica Pisces. Okay, so this is a geometry, a sacred geometry, and this is 8. So 8, 9, 1. 9, 18, 9. So it all comes back to a 9. I'm hearing fish swimming upstream. So if you are divine feminine, or if you are in alignment with your divine feminine and divine masculine, I'm hearing that you're conceiving right now. So this is like, trigger warning, or excuse my French, like sperm cells going up into the uterus. So it's like a tube. So this portal is prosperity. So I'm hearing birthing a new timeline. Okay? So that's what's happening right now. Yes, everybody. Thank you, Mary. If you're in here, if you're new in here, I'm doing an automatic drawing. This is a message from spirit guides. Okay. So the automatic drawings, they're not gonna look like actual like art pieces. These are like the art that's coming to my mind, and I'm putting it down and then giving an explanation of what's going on. So if it resonates with you, then so be it. If not, that's okay. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? I'm hearing troubled waters. And on this portal, this tube, I'm hearing this is the masculine side and this is the feminine side. So the masculine is trying to close out a cycle of 9, okay? It's the masculine energy. I'm hearing karmic debt, okay, being paid off. So if you are struggling with your masculine aspects within self, okay, I'm hearing distorted masculine patterns, habits. I'm hearing generational. I'm hearing you're paying the karmic debt. So there will be some type of generational curse breaking going on. Okay, I'm hearing taking back your health, taking back your mental, taking back your security. Those are the things of the lower chakra system. So that's the solar, the sacral, and the root. That's what the masculine side of us has. And then the crown, the third, and the heart. The throat and the heart are the divine feminine. So the heart and the solar, I'm hearing a clearing of the heart chakra, and this solar thing, solar plexus, there's like a clearing with the core. So there's dietary and nutrition changes going on. I'm hearing your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy within are starting to come into agreement within self. I'm hearing getting on the same page. So I'm hearing a renewal. Okay, this is a contract of a spiritual contract, okay? A renewal of self, okay? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of dark energies that can't go through this portal, okay? They're at the door waiting on people to slip up, to fall back down, to latch on. I'm hearing they're using every trick in the book. Okay. So I'm getting a computer screen. Okay. Or a laptop. I'm hearing breach of information. Okay. I'm hearing scare tactics. So if you're one of the divine beings who are ascending into this new portal, I'm hearing they are trying to use the waves, the internet, to scare you. I'm hearing breaching of information, internet hacking, IP address hacking, VPN hacking, cyberbullying, misuse of information. I'm hearing reports of you trying to go through here. Hi, if you're new to my chat, thank you for being here. Hi, Divine. Hi, Mo. Hi, everybody. This is an automatic drawing for the Divine Collective. This is from your spiritual team. Okay, so I'm hearing reset passwords and Wi-Fi, and I'm hearing modem if needed. Okay, change modems if needed. Okay, these trees. I'm going back to these trees. I'm hearing spend more time outside if you aren't already. I'm seeing dragonflies. How do you draw a dragonfly? So I'm seeing like a dragonfly. Excuse my drawings. Okay. I saw a strange beetle. So this beetle had a red head and it had stripes, black and white stripes on its back. It was in the most random place I've seen it before. So you could be seeing like little creatures, like not like creepy creatures, but like beautiful creatures like butterflies. Today I saw a yellow butterfly, a monarch. I saw an orange butterfly today. Okay. So monarch is like fall. So I'm feeling like all of these light beings who are going into this portal are monarch. They're already heading to the season. So it's giving 8-8. Okay, the 8-8 portal, like I said yesterday, that there's an early opening going on with the 8-8. Yeah, yes, they've been my phone mirror. Yeah, all of that. I mean, don't be afraid, but I mean, they're doing it to everybody. Okay. So don't worry. Just keep moving forward. Just keep your head high, okay? Um so this 8-8 portal is opening up early. I'm hearing late bloomers. Okay, so some of us who are supposed to be like going through this transformation, that's this portal, and we did it in the 3rd year of our awakening. We're being known as like late bloomers into our north node. So you could be like getting the courage to like stand up and step into your purpose. I'm hearing life purpose, divine purpose, and I'm hearing divine methods. Okay? I'm hearing apostrophe, so quotation marks. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Okay, so there is a music video. It's called Mr. Sun, and it's by a Green Tea Ping. I'm getting a door, and there's fields of lavender. So there's like lavender everywhere. Okay, rows and rows of lavender. So you might need to pick up some lavender. I'm hearing lavender oil is really good for you. It's good for stress. It's aromatherapy. Or I'm hearing your life purpose um, demands you to learn about certain herbs. So it's giving, what is that, apocotherapy? Healing herbs. You could be in that field. Using herbs in the right way. I'm hearing blessed herbs. This door has that portal once again. So I'm hearing lavender and somehow, some way activates something. I'm hearing lavender or hyssop. So hyssop sort of looks like lavender. I don't think it has the same smell though. But it's used in a lot of protection and cleansing work. Okay. All right, so let's get going. Let's keep going. Let's see. We have the lavender. So lavender fields. I'm hearing botanical gardens. Okay, I'm seeing a plot. Your own garden. I'm hearing you're sowing seeds in your own garden. So this could be physically or metaphorically. Okay, I'm hearing new manifestations, new thought patterns, new waves. In these plots could be a lifestyle change, nutrition, okay, love. I'm hearing flight, so travel. Some of you might want to travel more. I'm hearing local, community. So some of you might want to get involved with the community where you live. I'm hearing the city, and I'm hearing council. So city council, you might want to suggest some new things to the city council. I'm hearing children, and I'm hearing pollination. Okay, so the pollination part, I'm hearing a flower garden, a herb garden. So that refers back to this. Okay, I'm hearing you're going to flourish in these departments. I'm hearing a lot of us do not like routine, but it's necessary at this time. It keeps a distraction. Okay, but I'm hearing this garden is protected. Okay, so you know those over gardens that like have those greenhouse gardens? I'm hearing you have a covering over that with a door, and only you have the key to it. Okay, so nobody can go through this door without you letting them. So watch your thinking and your, I'm hearing emotional patterns. So I'm hearing vampires. Excuse my vampire teeth, okay? So they're harvesting off of your energy. I'm hearing they can't harvest off of your happy emotions. So they're doing little things to put you in the energy of lower emotional fields. Okay? So that it comes back to sadness, anger, grief, loss, confusion. Okay? So this is where you got to get clever and witty. All of your emotions belong to you. Okay? You need to call that out. I'm hearing using your throat chakra. Whether it's angry, you being angry, sadness, depressed, all of your energy, and motion, your emotional body belongs to you. They feed off of your emotional body. Okay? That's a gateway to get to your spiritual body, to your physical body, okay? Seeking up tarot opens the door. There's no tarot here, sir. Whether I'm doing tarot or not, it doesn't matter. Alright? We are divinely protected. And if they do come in, that's on them, okay? Spiritual and physical body, okay? Your emotional bodies, okay? So these are the three main bodies they focus on. So you need to own and claim all your emotional body and balance out your energy. So if any triggers, I'm hearing triggers, subconscious triggering comes up, I'm hearing pestilence and nuisances, like little things that irk you. They'll try to like feed off of that. Anything. So redirect that anger. Don't redirect that onto people, not even these people who are doing these things. Redirect that energy back to you so you can transmute it and transcend it and bring it back down into unconditional love. I'm hearing it's time to go back to the energy and frequency of love and unity consciousness. Okay? So unity consciousness. Okay, and the frequency of love. Okay. Remember, there's so many other things that go behind everybody's individual spiritual awakening, especially when it comes to ancestral lines and lineage and the emotion behind all of that and what's what and what's truth and what's not. We have to we think about that because it's embedded into our DNA through our ancestors, but we also have to transmute that energy. I'm hearing one accord, especially if you're a light being. We all need to be on one accord. See, the enemy has I'm hearing covert hatred. To the outworld, they act proper and just and fair, but behind closed doors, it's hatred. So if we are the collective and we're out here going through 57 emotions without any context to try to redirect that back to ourselves to transmute it, we're giving it out to something or someone. And these somebodies or someones, they have higher power in the matrix than we do. So they use that energy in whatever context that we project at them, and they manifest off of that. So calling back your energy, okay? A lot of you guys could be going through headaches. I'm hearing ear popping and stomach growling, okay? I'm hearing there's a cleansing of intuition. So a cleansing of the core. Okay, so solar plexus. Hold on. Keep going down. Yes, I was 999. Yeah, so there's something about like green, the forest, the elements, the fae, and it's basically like we need to like stay deeply connected to the earth in some way, in some matter. I don't care if you wear the color green, or if you decorate your room green, or you carry a green emblem. I'm hearing green and red. That's root chakra and the heart chakra colors. Staying grounded, because there's so many patterns and codes and waves going through the air right now. So they're spraying stuff in the air. Okay, we know that. And there's also trucks. Okay, so there's like these loud trucks. They go around at night. They're like I guess they're like sanitation road trucks to clean the roads. But I'm hearing they're spraying something out of those trucks that's causing like the people in those areas to like conform to that area, to stay in that area. I'm hearing especially if there's towers near, like the network towers, 5G towers, power lines, like the the power lines that like connect down the back of neighborhoods and stuff like that. All right, let's get into some conversations with our spirit guides. Okay, so for thank you for the likes. If you're new to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe, share. If not, thank you for being here. Back to Captain of the Starship. So I'm hearing tarot is not essential. Yes, tarot is not essential. It's not needed, but people do use it. I mean, it's a form of divination. I'm hearing only experienced people need to pick up cards. They need to know the ins and outs of tarot and what it brings. And all tarot readers who know tarot, they will experience all majors and minor arcanas within those cards. And I'm hearing those who have used tarot, they're now experience the 3, okay? Major arcana. Okay, that's the Empress card. Divine Feminine. Okay, what else is associated with 3? So you have the Three of Swords. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Cups. Okay, and I wrote them in this order. So to get to this Empress, you have to go through this Three of Swords, I'm hearing. Or you have been going through the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is grief, loss, could be depression, but that's more of the Nine of Swords. So this is like a time of healing. Also like isolation. Okay. Bad news, third parties, interferences, death comes with this Three of Swords. Like bad things that you have to take healing to. I'm hearing shadow work. So to get to this Three Empress Major Arcana, that Three of Swords goes first. Then you go into the Three of Pentacles. Okay? You follow suit. So the Three of Pentacles, you're reaching out, you're doing the work, you're working with your spirit guides. I'm hearing you're reaching communities of people, so therapists. So you're getting and seeking the counsel that you need and trying to find like-minded people, okay? And this will help you go down here to the Three of Wands. This is where you start to get an acknowledgement and things start to come in for you, okay? So this like rewards, recognition, patience is a virtue, I'm hearing. The energy of patience, okay, with this card. And then you go into the Three of Cups, okay? This is celebration, rewards, union of self and with others, okay? So I'm hearing if you're, like I said from that other drawing, the three down here, if you were supposed to have a big transformation and that year 3 and it was, I'm hearing, destroyed, there was a demise placed upon you, a misfortune, you're now at this 3. I'm hearing you've been through all of these minor arcanas to get to this major arcana, okay? So I'm hearing sit back on your throne. So I'm getting a crown. Okay, excuse my divine feminine empress crown. Okay, so you're getting your crown, okay, with crystals on it and stuff, okay. I'm hearing amethyst crown. I'm hearing somebody might have an amethyst or a clear quartz crown. Yes, eyes. So I'm hearing you're going through this. So this is a process getting to this 3 of, not 3 of, but the Empress 3 card. You have to go through a lot, okay, to get to this major arcana. I'm hearing you were always this major arcana, but your path was this. This is the path that you chose. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 6. So you could be a life path 6. Okay. I'm hearing life path 9 and life path 3. 33 or life path 33. So these could be your life path numbers, okay? But to get to this, you have to go through all this, I'm hearing, necessary but unnecessary burden, okay? I'm hearing the route that you took. You went the long way around. I'm hearing the road less traveled. So you might have been comparing yourself to other, I'm hearing other people, other readers, other spiritualists, other people who are on their paths, and you were trying to figure out, well, why am I having all these blockages and stuff? I'm hearing you had to clear past karmic debt, not only for yourself, but for some ancestors, especially on your divine masculine, your father's side, okay? But now you're back and you're about to take a seat, or you are already are taking a seat on your throne, okay? This is my little chair, my throne, okay? With the crown on top. So I'm hearing congratulations. And I'm also hearing nothing lasts forever. And this too shall pass. And I'm also getting this. This is okay. Somebody is referring to the collective as spiritual narcissists. Okay? But these are coming from people who have not even attempted to try to do their spiritual or shadow work. I'm hearing they want the favor, but they don't want the trials and tests that come with it. So they project onto real divine people and confuse pride and happiness and gratitude with spiritual narcissism. And there's a feeling of like thinking you're better than somebody, but I'm hearing you don't think you're better than anybody. I'm hearing you're quite the opposite. It's taking you a lot of years to build up the self-confidence to, I'm hearing, to even be seen or even be heard. I'm hearing you give your last to people. And Spirit wants you to put yourself first. And that's in your life purpose. So the outsiders see this as you being narcissistic. I'm hearing, well, do the goddamn work. Okay, that's what the spirit guides are saying. Do the goddamn work. You wouldn't have that problem. If you're addicted to tarot, would it come across as that? Exactly. I show speed. I was just thinking about that. I show speed. The Black Luffy, okay, from One Piece, but totally unrated. Tarot is addicting, okay. Tarot does give the messages, but tarot should not stop you from like daily routines and getting things done and projecting. You can look at tarot and you can believe that you have resonation with everything that every tarot reader that you click on is for you. And that happens, okay, when you go through your awakening. You take bits and pieces from whatever that person is throwing out, and most of it is karmic. We have a lot of karmic readers. They're not doing this to necessarily help the collective ascend. They're doing it to help like keep a cycle that needs to be closed out. So when you click and you read titles, especially on the like clickbait titles and stuff like that, you can get caught up in that, and that's a cycle, and that's something you have to work on personally. And I'm gonna say, I struggle with that on and off through my spiritual journey. But I've learned, instead of watching, I have my own messages to give out. You know what I'm saying? And I know when, like, you going through the polarity and the certain dimensions of self, because we're multi-dimensional beings, you pick up certain frequencies. And some people who have, you can tell a reader who has not done any type of shadow work, or they've only reached a certain level of shadow work, because they'll start reading for third parties and karmics and all of that, and which high frequency beings read that. Sometimes they get that in the cards, but their readings are not directed towards that. Their messages are to help you hear words and triggers that triggers your ascension. So it reawakens something in your mind. So you'll get on, what is that? Shaman's Oracle. She's going to trigger something within you to help you ascend out of the cycle. So it's all on what you receive, how your receptors are working. Okay? So when people say take what resonates and leave what doesn't, you really have to put that into action. Or you'll be having whatever the tarot card reader is saying in your auric field, and these things could or could not be going on. So now you're projecting this narrative onto yourself and your situation, and the people that you believe are doing or having these things into it. Not saying that all tarot card readers are untruthful or that's not your reality, but it happens to a lot, especially to unawakened individuals. So it's not just the spiritual community listening to tarot, it's other people listening to tarot, okay? So be careful what you take in. And I believe that if you've been spiritually awakened, you've went through the whole tarot card addiction, okay? So that's why I try to implement new ways to not showcase gifts, but to give out the message and give confirmation. So automatic writing is a different form. Okay, it's like throwing out information, pattern waves of information, and it resonates with the collective. Okay, we're here to like attract, not chase stories. Okay, so you write the own narrative of your story. Tarot's like scripting a story out for you that you didn't ask for. And a lot of readers nowadays, if they're not watching out or being careful because they're in the spirit of whatever they're saying, usually the story starts out with the person talking about what these other people are doing, and then halfway through the reading, they start projecting back and saying you did this or you do that, and then they start looking through at you through the screen, and that's projecting onto you because some people cannot differentiate between what side they are on. So it's like shifting the energy. So for instance, a tarot card reader could be like saying, you're headed to a positive new beginning, and these people in the back are trying to do this, and then all of a sudden they're directing the energy at the AKA suspect, but you're the only one listening. The suspect is not in the room, and they're looking at the screen and projecting all of that energy onto you. So now it's giving like guilty by association. And you know in your mind and in your physical realm that you have not done anything of the sort. So please be careful. Like click off. Because some tarot readers, they go in too hard. Okay? And they don't watch out for stuff like that. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so be careful, okay? And it's okay to do readings for yourself, but don't stress yourself. Don't like stress yourself out. Leave stuff to wander. Our spirit team and the Most High and our guides, they don't want us to know everything. Some things we won't know, some things will change. Everything is shifting and changing every day. So our what we believe is destined for us could be something else another day. So be careful for that. That's my perspective on reading tarot cards and stuff like that, okay? The best thing to do for a tarot card reader is to a lot of them read back the energy of themselves. There are other tarot card readers who try to not put their energy within the cards to pick up different energy. But when you're like reading the cards and stuff starts popping up that happened to you, you'll draw in people that resonate with that. So that's okay, but make sure you cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, end the reading in a good way, say a prayer for everybody involved, and then move on. Okay? So let's get out of that energy. Okay, I'm hearing a X and a big fat no. My ears are getting hot. Okay, I'm hearing what's the tea. So you could be drinking tea, or you need to start drinking tea. So like a little teacup. I'm hearing a tea party. That would be fun. Like tea, like replacing your caffeine addictions with tea. And that's hard. I love me a McDonald's frap, okay? I love K-cups and stuff like that, but I've been directed to use more teas. And I'm hearing natural like refresher teas. Like I'm using your mortar. What is that called? One of these mortarers. Using one of these to like mash up fruits and vegetables to put in tea. And this blue powder in here, this is a blue anil. So it's like indigo. It's good for protection work. Okay. You can put this in your clothes to cleanse your clothes. And you can cleanse your walls, your doors, your floor. Okay. A lot of cleansing work, okay? Keep your area clean. And a lot of that comes with patience. So if you're in a house and you have like hordes of stuff, books, papers, clothes, especially if you have family and children, just try to do one part at a time, okay? And give yourself a pat on the back, okay? Once you do complete something. Would I rather have a neighbor or a Mexican neighbor? Okay, I'm from Texas. I grew up with Mexicans, okay? And when I mean I grew up with them, I mean I used to stay at their house. I used to live with a whole bunch of Mexicans. Okay, one of my best friends, he was from Colombia. Okay, I don't care what kind of neighbor you is, you know what I'm saying? If you in Texas and you don't know nothing about no Spanish or nothing like that, then I mean that's you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from the deep south, so it don't matter about neighbors. Love thy neighbor. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I had Mexican family. Okay. I had Mexican family. They took me in when I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere to go. Mexicans showed me how to do graffiti. So I used to tag up walls and benches. So yeah. So this is giving nostalgia energy. I love Hispanics. Okay. For real, for real. Now I don't be understanding some of them their attitudes, but yeah. So yeah. But on to the next thing. I'm hearing Pinterest. Get you a Pinterest and change, like, I'm hearing meal preps and dietary changes. So incorporating more spices and herbs that help you. So I'm not a dietitian or anything. I'm not a medical or Ayurvedic doctor, but I'm hearing more spices and herbs and fruits and vegetables and certain herb teas could help a lot of people. But yeah, okay. That was a lot of energy, okay, from the spirit guides. I'm getting kind of tired. It is, it's kind of late. Not really, but it is. I'm hearing figures again. So I'm also the person with the trolling and the Mexican. I'm seeing Santa Muerte. So when somebody's like um begging and pleading, I'm hearing. Okay, begging and pleading with Muerte to not to like do something. Excuse me, Muerte, for messing up your beautiful face. I'm hearing they did something against a divine being, and now they're about to get karmic justice. Okay? There's karma due, and they're pleading and begging for, I'm hearing Muerte to not do anything to them. I'm hearing they like want this other person that they've been attacking to like go through it, but Muerte is like, no, I'm not doing it. Pay me what you owe. Muerte does not take kindly to disloyalty and lies, and a lot of people like to call on her to attack other individuals. And Muerte doesn't play that. I'm hearing it doesn't matter what color they are. I'm hearing fucking Mayate. So this person is mad because I'm like hot. I'm hearing I got mad heat, mad energy. So somebody's throwing like anger at you and stuff like that, transmute it. Alright? I'm hearing use it for some good shit. You can't call on Muerte for justice when you're in the wrong. So sit down and take what's coming. It is sad, but I mean, people gotta learn their lessons. I mean, it's one thing to know your lineage and what your lineage and your bloodline use as far as like protection and deities and entities, but it's another thing when you don't know your lineage, especially as a Black American. You don't know where you don't know your roots. Some of us do, most of us don't. And I keep hearing them the wrong motherfuckers to be throwing work at, to be doing anything to. You don't know what these people got down their line. I'm hearing some of these Black people that you throwing at got muerte down their line. They have Hispanic roots, especially if they stay in Texas, like myself, or they from Texas. So why would you even think about that? I'm hearing amigo con amigo. Y'all supposed to be on the same level, the same aspect and unity, not no war. Ain't no war. I'm hearing this person ain't did nothing to you. This person went on about their life and their business. I'm hearing these people are connected to somebody that you were either with or around. They feel like this work or this coven or is the most powerful thing in the world. And I'm hearing you ain't seen nothing yet. By Bruno Mars. I'm hearing cocaína. So these people could like indulge in cocaine. And that's when they like to get, I'm hearing hyphy. So there's some West Coast people. Yeah. I mean, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it neither. So stand on business on what you're doing and get up off your knees and giving offerings to Muerte, because it's a done data. Ain't no saving. And ain't no grace. Only grace comes from the Most High God. So all them altars, them jars I'm hearing, them closed practices, y'all can stop doing that. Stop putting people in jars. Stop doing freezer spells. Stop doing like I'm hearing shit spells. So taking species and putting people's belongings and names in jars and filling them and putting them in the ground and with graveyard dirt, and y'all like, come on, bro. Like, raise your vibration. It's more stuff going on in the world than attacking people and attacking each other. You are under possession if you feel you gotta take away or destroy somebody else's stuff. That's what I'm talking about. These people call you a narcissist, a spiritual narcissist, but they don't want to do the work. I'm hearing Muerte, if you just step back and see what was really going on, you would understand Muerte got everything you need. I'm hearing, I'm here for you, Chica. But she not rewarding no bad actions, especially against a divine being. Especially this Empress, divine feminine energy, that's a no-no. I'm hearing this divine feminist is a goddess, was a goddess in another life. I'm hearing Muerte and her know each other from a past life. Y'all gotta watch out what y'all be doing. Muerte has everything that you need, everything that you want, everything you asking for, but you can't get it because you're too busy trying to take it from other people. I'm hearing people calling Muerte on their kids, on people's kids, on their mamas, on their daddies. I'm hearing death. I'm hearing death before dishonor. And you know Muerte don't play about no death energy. I'm hearing dead souls walking. I'm hearing you're already dead, sweetheart. So whoever been doing this work and calling on Muerte, Muerte already know this person is dead in spirit. So I'm hearing the spiritually dead. Alright? 1010. Thank you, divine direction. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Yeah, man. It don't matter. Everything lead back to source. Divine beings are here to help people that want to be helped. And before a divine being can step in your life, you have to show some type of action of you wanting to do something worth living for. And destroying is not worth living for. That's an action I'm hearing of your ancestors out of anger and grief. So I'm hearing spiritual ancestral beef. I'm hearing there's no beef to be had. I'm hearing this Empress don't really even like to eat beef. But let's clear out of that, okay? Somebody needs to understand that Muerte is here to serve her children. And if you ain't doing right, then you already know what come with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being in a gang. I'm hearing just like them cholas jumped you in. Yeah. Just like them cholas jumped you in. Death before dishonor. You want to die by the gun, you're going to live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun. So watch out. Alright? So let's get out of that energy. Yeah, if you're not in the gang, then you're not in the gang. So I mean, that wasn't for you. But let's get out of the automatic drawing. So make sure that you plant new seeds. Keep your head on a swivel. Okay, this tunnel is opening up for those who are ready to ascend. And let's get some I'm hearing life, not life purpose, but light worker cards. I will pull out other oracles. I need to change out my decks, okay? So let's pull out some light worker oracle by Alana Fairchild, okay? Thank you for joining my live. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new here, thank you for spending time. If you do not subscribe or like, thank you for being here. I appreciate all and I welcome all. I am grateful for all. The best thing we can do in this life is understand, okay? Understand and overstand everything. I'm hearing God's about to give you an enlightenment. I'm hearing you're about to change your thought patterns on a lot of situations. I'm hearing you had this thought pattern before, but somebody tried to take it from you so you could descend. Yeah, we have past life activation. Oh, hold on, knock on my bear. Hold on, little bear. Hold on, guys. Okay, we have a heart transmission. Alright, let's see what else we have. Oh, all these cards came out. I'm not going to take all of those. And I have the Divine Grace and Law of Efficiency. So this came out already. Okay. And another reading, a soul child. Yeah. So your soul child, I'm hearing crystal children and indigo children. So those are two different generations. So that's millennial, Gen Z. The Gen Alpha is, I think, the rainbow children. Okay. We have the Dark Night of the Soul and Initiation by Water. Okay. Any more cards, Spirit? Done. And we have the Pink Rose and the Key of Light. And 1111, Message in Numbers. And Reassurance of the Golden Light. Yeah, so you, like I said, that 3 energy, that portal, you're moving out of the Dark Night of the Soul. I'm hearing some energy placed you in the Dark Night of the Soul. And it has to do with your family. So a family member, I'm hearing you were paying karmic ties, karmic debt for this family member. Like I said, the father energy. I'm hearing grandfather. So now you're going through like initiation by water, a purification. So you're being cleansed by holy water. A holy grace. Holy field. Holy field. Isn't that a baseball or boxing person? I'm hearing the inner child has been set free. So you might have had issues with a parent. I'm hearing childhood trauma, abandonment wounds, rejection wounds. I'm hearing it was written, it was code written by the system. I'm hearing lighten up. Don't take everything so personal. It had to happen this way. It had to. So remove the hate and the hurt from your heart. I'm hearing God's going to heal your heart. The divine is going to heal your heart. You will always have reassurance from Source that you belong to the light. I'm hearing your darkest demons. They can only watch you go. I'm also hearing your darkest demons are proud of you. Because somehow, some way, you integrated the shadow. I'm hearing they can't defeat you. I'm hearing anybody who takes if you're on the left-handed path and you surrender to that demon or that entity, you're giving it your power. I'm hearing, especially if you're a light being, you are the powerful one, you tame the demons. They command on your will, not the other way around. Demons, when they come to you, especially if somebody sends you demonic interferences and stuff, they have to come in and tell the truth. A demon cannot lie. Only trickster spirits do that. And in some contexts, they have to tell the truth. So when demons come to you, they give you truth in the darkness. They're all here and meant for you to, it's called soul growth. Okay? So people who are afraid of demons and think demons are bad and wish they have bad behaviors and habits and stuff like that, They are part of your soul. You got good ancestors, you got bad ancestors. But I'm hearing the ancestors, good and bad, rock with you. Yes. Thank you everyone who's commenting in the chat. Queen 22, Divine Connection, I Wise 999. Thank you guys. I really thank you for the feedback. Okay. I'm hearing you're being rewarded. There's a new key open to a door for just for you and whoever else is with you on this path. The angels are proud of you and are guiding you. I'm hearing you can be offbeat a little bit of time, but that's because you're going through periods of rest and soul regeneration. So doing the affirmations and calling your energy back and your light back, that is what's needed at this time, okay? Don't go without a day, without skipping calling your power back. There are systems put in place for you to silence, to be silenced, and to forget. So it's like a comatosis. I've been put in that system has been placed upon me to where I used to lose my train of thoughts. It was like an attack mechanism on your brain patterns and your thought process and your I'm hearing cognitive memory. This is they want us to forget, but you can't forget. It's in your core already. And this past life activation card, this is giving Mu Atlantis. I'm hearing the pillars of light. And I'm hearing divine essence. I will do a past life reading, maybe tomorrow, okay? But this is the message, all right? I am going to open up the chat for about 5 minutes. If anybody has any questions that are worth asking, you can ask in the chat if you feel comfortable, and we can get into it. I do not answer questions about other people. Do not give me names. I don't really like to tap into relationships. If there's a crossover loved one, I will do that for you if that person or spirit is comfortable with it. Other than that, let's close out this energy. All right. Thank you, Divine Presence. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Father God, Mother God, the Great Mother, the Most High Ancestors, Spirit Guides, and those who love us unconditionally. Okay? None and unknown. Ashe, Amen. Aman. Namaste. Amane Pemiha. All right? So I'm hearing the theme music from Coraline. You know, I don't know if you guys watch Coraline. So you might like that movie, or your family, your kids might like that movie. Or you might need to watch that movie. I cannot forget. I love that movie. My grandma and sister, what is that? Thank you for sharing your energy. You're welcome, Gigi Lovely. Funny, my grandpa, boxer. I'm calling on the ancestors in the highest white light to come and this their people's messed up. God, my guardian angels and messengers don't play about me in my place. Howdy. Yes, thank you, all divine beings, all everyone here who wants to know things and how to ascend and how to reawaken. We can be, I'm hearing the light beings can be awake for a period of time, and then I'm hearing lights out. That's how you know you're in the dark night of the soul, or you're in the shadow realm. I'm hearing, and either something has attached to you, or you're needing to do shadow work and ascend. And a lot of this stuff has to do with self. So one of my faults was I had a bad problem with like blaming others for the things going wrong. But once I started sitting in isolation and doing the shadow work, the fingers always came back to me, because I know that everything and everybody that comes into your life is for a reason. So there was something that that person or that thing triggered that I asked for as a light being, or whatever you want to call us, that it needed to be healed or transmuted. Okay? So if you feel like you're in a victim consciousness or a victim state of mind or frame, kind of redirect that energy and work through it. And it's hard to obtain it, especially when you're like in this energy of stagnancy or stubborn, or I'm hearing in the thick of it. But eventually you will come out with a new perspective, a new thing. So forgiveness and moving on, and praying, and making sure you're doing the cleansing work and protection is the most important thing. The forgiveness is for you and not the other person. You can send light, to the cord that's been connected to that individual. So that light, the light that's coming from your side, the darkness from that person's side can't touch you. Your light overpowers anything, okay? And your darkness can overpower anything. So if you're one of those high vibrational light beings and love and light, just imagine the demons that you carry, that you hide, and that you protect, and that you don't let come out. Okay, a lot of us have been oppressed, and a lot of us suppress a lot of emotion. So purging, crying, that helps a lot. Okay. Anybody with questions? Hold on, guys. Okay. All right, no questions. Thank you for everybody who came into the live. I will talk to you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. This is Yaya777, Pure 777 Oracle, and I will talk to you later.